Hi, I'm Jeff Ocheltree, and I'm here at Guilford Sound in Guilford, Vermont. Wonderful studio. And it's really cool because we're in the ISO booth with part of this old 70s Ludwig drum kit. And no hole in the bass drum. We got the felt, we got the little bit of newspaper in there. It sounds big, it's got tone. It's a rewarding experience when you can come into a studio and not have to do a bunch of things to get the drums to sound good before they're mic'd up. So they just finished micing this part up. They're going to do some overdubs with this part of the kit. The other part of the kit is torn down in the big room there, and we recorded with it yesterday and it sounded fantastic. So my whole deal with all of this is it's a really good experience to, like I said, to be able to set these old guys up, got some nice heads on them, pay attention to some tuning, and arrive at something that's, when the mics are on it and it's turned on, there's not a bunch of drama, there's not a bunch of problems, they just sound good when they're played well. I also have one of my snare drums that I make, and it was loaned to us by Steve Smith, wonderful drummer, incredible drummer, and incredible friend. And he likes these steel. It's called the Phantom Steel. He likes them because they have a lot of upper register, lower register, middle. They're just a really good drum, I'm very proud to say. And so this kit in this booth is going to be really fun to work with. Again, it's a small room. It's got a high ceiling, but you'd be surprised how big the drums sound in here. There's a 13, another 14, an 18, and a 22-inch bass drum. And like I said, the way they're set up, just like they did in the old days, they weren't cutting holes, they weren't doing any of that kind of thing to the bass drum. If you want a big sound with tone, this is the way I do it. I put felt on the heads, inside the heads, and tuning. A lot of tuning going on with the bass drums that people probably didn't pay attention to that as much, but I think it's important, and I'm really glad I get to do this. I've been doing this for a long time, and the one thing that always disappointed me was I'd get into the studio and they said, okay, set the drums over there in the little area and put this on, dampen that, dampen this. Oh yeah, that's too live. I can't have that live sound. And this is totally against what made all the great records, most of the great records in jazz, in rock, fusion. What made them great is the natural sound of the acoustic instrument drums.